These are visuals now coming in from the ED headquarters. That is a convoy of cars that is carrying Arvind Kejriwal. It has reached now the ED office. These are, this is the convoy. There you can see Arvind Kejriwal. Those are the first visuals of Arvind Kejriwal under arrest. That is the Delhi Chief Minister there in that car of the Enforcement Directorate. The first visuals of Arvind Kejriwal under arrest. A very somber looking Arvind Kejriwal there in the ED's custody in that second car over there, in that Innova vehicle. He is, of course, in the custody of the Enforcement Directorate now under arrest. The first visuals of Arvind Kejriwal that we just played out for you on NewsX in custody of the Enforcement Directorate. The Delhi CM under arrest. First pictures of him that we have seen. Remember, he left his residence about 20 minutes back. The convoy that was carrying him, this is that convoy. It has now formally reached the ED office. Just take a look at the second vehicle and you will be able to spot the the Delhi CM sitting behind. There you can see him, Delhi CM Arvind Kejriwal now formally under arrest, formally in the ED's custody inside the ED headquarters. His medical is expected to be done now in moments from now at the ED office itself. Remember, if the plea is not heard by the Supreme Court tonight, then he will have to spend the night in the ED's custody and he's likely to be produced in court tomorrow. These are the other ED officials who are arriving there at the ED office. Remember, it was a massive convoy that was carrying the Delhi CM. Obviously, looking at the sensitivity of the situation, given the fact that this was the Chief Minister who was under arrest, and given the fact that the AAP was mobilizing its cadres as well. Let me go back to Mohammad Bilal Khan. Mohammad, we are seeing now the CM in the custody of the Enforcement Directorate. How is this story likely to play out politically? Mohammad Bilal, can you hear me? Okay, I don't think Mohammad Bilal Khan is there with us. Let me bring in Akhil Khan, a political analyst, into the discussion. Akhil, it's quite interesting that the Congress has chosen to rally behind the Aam Aadmi Party on ground as well. What do you make of this decision? Akhil, are you there with us? Okay, I think we've lost. Gyanendra Mishra is also there with us. Gyanendra Mishra, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, Gyanendra Mishra. Yes, now we are seeing this big blanket of security outside the ED office where Arvind Kejriwal is right now. We still don't know whether the Supreme Court will be hearing the plea or not. It seems that the registry has informed the Chief Justice of India. He has not responded just yet. Aam Aadmi Party leaders plan to go to the registry office, the registrar's residence themselves right now. But so far indications that it's unlikely to be heard tonight itself. That means that Arvind Kejriwal will have to spend tonight in the ED's custody, Gyanendra. At least as of now, it seems that.
Yeah, it seems like, and it will be not very unusual if Supreme Court does not entertain the request of Aam Aadmi Party to hear the petition. So the petition would either be to restrain ED to arrest Arvind Kejriwal. I think that has already been passed now because it looks like that ED has formally arrested him. So the next move and the order could be only to release him. So I don't know how much urgency the Supreme Court will look into it in terms of giving a midnight hearing and order of release of Arvind Kejriwal from the custody of ED. And so if it doesn't happen in the night, then obviously the Supreme Court will hear it tomorrow, first thing in the morning, and it will be interesting to see that how Supreme Court, looks at it and treat the arrest of Arvind Kejriwal at this stage. This is something which will unfold tomorrow, and we will all be eager to watch it. This arrest obviously is a big political and legal development. It is nothing surprising as you see it because Aam Aadmi Party, including Arvind Kejriwal himself, was reiterating that ED or CBI is about to arrest him, and the ruling dispensation, that is BJP, is planning to get him arrested just before the election so as to weaken the opposition alliance Aam Aadmi Party and Arvind Kejriwal being a key figure and player in the United India Alliance. And therefore, this has happened now. Obviously, there would be the political and legal ramification of it.
Yes.
And
Okay, let's talk a bit more about the case then. Let's talk a bit more about the case then. Ashwini Dubey is joining us now, senior advocate. Ashwini, Arvind Kejriwal now formally under arrest. What happens next? What is the procedure? Firstly, what are the available options for him? And then we'll talk a bit about this case under which he's been arrested.
It's only the legal ramification. There is no political ramification involved. Why? There is a reason. The PMLF Act is a special act, and the ED is the prime agency of the country, which is looking after the corruption in the excise policy, where the Deputy Chief Minister, one of the prominent MLC from
yes,
the south.
We will talk about the case in just a second, Ashwini. I just want to first talk about what options now Arvind Kejriwal has. So it's a regular bail. It's a regular bail that he'll have to apply for now.
Yes, of course. Now, because the arrest has taken place, so all the exercises, the legal exercises, which he has challenged the summons before the High Court, and the High Court has asked the ED to file the reply, then asking the Registrar General of the Supreme Court to fix the hearings, that all have become infructuous, because after the arrest, now he has the only option available is to apply for the bail.
And the bail will have to be from the lower court.
Yes, that's a regular bail before the district and sessions, before the ED court, the special court.
So in your opinion, it's unlikely that there will be urgent hearing given by the CJI tonight?
No, of course not, because he has been arrested. Once he is arrested, then because he has gone to the CJI court against the challenging the order of the High Court. And when the High Court has not given protection, so once this arrest has taken place, so all the exercises, the legal exercises, because there is a legal jurisprudence. Legal jurisprudence says that once you apply for the anticipatory bail, then if you are arrested in the meantime, then you have to apply for the regular bail. If not arrested, then go to the appellate court. So the whole exercise which they have taken place as of now in the night, approaching to the Honorable Supreme Court of India for asking for the regular the urgent listing has gone in when? Because of the arrest of the Mr. Arvind Kejriwal.
Let's now talk a bit about the case, Ashwini. The timeline of this case and now the grounds under which the ED has effected this arrest.
There are there is a triple test which is adhered, which has been mentioned in the PMLA Act to arrest before arresting somebody, that too in a case where the proceeds of crime are involved or the money laundering is involved. This is a case where the ongoing investigation is still going on, where the former Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi, Sri Manish Sisodia, one of the minister, one of the Rajya Sabha MP, and also other liquor people, the people who are involved in the alleged corruption in the excise policy. They are behind the bar. So confrontation by the ED, asking all the accused person and the further future accused person, the probable accused person, is one of the foremost the requirement. Second, the arrest by the police and arrest by the PMLA officials or the ED, there is a basic difference. And third, so far as the ground of arrest is concerned, the ground of arrest is already there. 9 summons have been issued. And the law of the land says, if these summons have been issued, every person of this country must approach to the investigating authority, and whatever the evidences available with that person has to be given to the investigating authority to take the investigation to the logical end. Here in this case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and up to 9 summons issued. He did not appear. Now, number 2, when the investigation is ongoing, investigation has not yet conducted and the charge sheet has not been filed, and he is one of the probable accused, where the K. Kavita's statement that the 100 crores have been, the amount of bribery of 100 crore has taken place. That is looked into being under the scanner. And person who is holding the responsible post have the most responsible accountability towards the constitution and the law of the land, being the chief minister. Had it been the ordinary citizen, we would have said that yes, you don't have much accountability. But if you are a chief minister of a state, you have more accountability, more responsibility than an ordinary citizen. But he did not. All the hue and cry he played. Fourth, the Supreme Court's statement, if you remember, the Honorable Supreme Court says that why the political party has not been made as a party in this case. This is also one of the cases. Let's see what will happen tomorrow. That's a different aspect. But when investigating agency, the prime agency asking someone to appear before it for the investigation, that too either as a witness or as an accused, one has an accountability, one has a legal obligation, moral obligation, constitutional obligation to approach and reply to the answer. This is the question. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow he may be granted bail because bail is a rule in criminal jurisprudence, that too not in the PMLA Act. But let's see what will happen. Court may also enlarge him. We have seen Pawan Khera's case that he was arrested from the airport. Immediately, Honorable Chief Justice of India, by exercising his jurisdiction, granted him bail. Honorable Chief Justice of India have ample powers. The Honorable Supreme Court has ample powers for granting bail. But as of now, he has been arrested because he is the probable accused in a excise policy which is under his canon. Yes, over to you.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.